Hey, what's going on, guys? Tropical Fish Guy here. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a good new fish food that I found. It is an alternative, okay, alternative. I've been using this extreme fish food, the Nice, and I'm running out of it. It's 1.5 millimeter. Best food in the world, best food in the world. And if you can afford it for the fish, I'd say get it. It's got the best ingredients, right? It's got krill meal, shrimp meal, squid meal, and then a bunch of other stuff. But the main ingredients are just fantastic. But it's expensive, man. I mean, this thing right here, this little bucket, 20 ounces, 20-ounce bucket, it's like 35 bucks or something, right? And I can't do that too often, right? And I got a bunch of fish to feed. But if you don't have that many fish to feed, I'd highly recommend it, but I have to go with a cheaper alternative. But I don't want to feed them junk, though, right? So what I found is this. That's pretty cool, and it's called Ken's Premium Krill Pellets, 1.5 millimeter. Okay, so the ingredients on that is not as good. It's fish meal, krill meal, fish oil, blood meal, wheat, and then vitamins and minerals. Having a lot of krill in there, I mean, that's good stuff right there. So at least it has the krill, and then of course fish meal that every other food in the world has, but it's still good. And also, one of these is half a pound, but you get a pound, so you get two of these things. Let me show you what comes in. Comes in this USPS box right here, right? With two of these things, right? Two of these for like 10 bucks, dude. I mean, it's like way cheaper. It's not as good, obviously, but you know, for every like 3 or 4 times I buy this, I can buy one of those extreme fish foods. But you know, because like I said, there's just too many fish to feed, and it's just too expensive for me. But if you can afford it, I would highly suggest the best extreme fish food. I'll leave a link in the description below on both of the foods. But it's like a pound of this for 10 bucks. The only downside, let me tell you the downside, okay? And all my fish love it too. I just fed them. I'll show you some. I mean, I'll show you what they got. I just fed them, and I thought about telling you guys, but I'll feed them some more. But anyways, the downside, of course, what's the downside? Downside, it's sinking pellets. So what I do, and I don't like sinking pellets too much, except for the bottom feeders. And if you got quarry cats and stuff like that, then definitely I would highly recommend that. That's what I feed all my bottom feeders to. But if you want to feed the regular fish that eat up from on top, what I try to do is I try to like, not like just throw it in there, but kind of like, you know, layer it nicely on top. But sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And if you're in a hurry, I just throw it on top and let them pick from the bottom. But they love it. All the fish love it, and I would highly recommend it. So, you know, definitely give it a try. And they're not paying me or nothing to hype up this food or anything like that. I just was looking for good alternatives, and I thought I'd share with you the good alternatives. So let's give it a shot here. And like I said, I've already fed these fish, right? And sorry about the algae on this, but they seem to be hungry some more. Let's take a look, see here. So I'm gonna like, you know, like, look at that. So they get on after it. Yeah. So they do get on after it. They're eating it. They love it. Sorry about that algae. Let's feed these fish over here. All right. So these guys over here. Come on, guys. Come on over here. They're hanging out over there for some reason, so I'll feed them over here. Yeah, okay, look at these. Come on. Once they realize, look, 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 look. There's food over here. Look at that. Once they realize there's food over here, they just come screaming over here. Here's the surpays. The gold barbs, they really get after it. They're getting big too. Rummy nose tetras, low light tetras, all of them. Yeah, and I just fed them too. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick one on there and share with you a cheap alternative, because I'm always looking to save money, right? A cheap alternative to the really expensive type of fish foods. Now, I wouldn't say substitute it or anything like that, but I would say like, maybe switch it out every now and then, maybe substitute it, I don't know. But you know, if you can afford it, buy the highest quality food you can. But you know, I just give a good variety. Sometimes you gotta eat, sometimes I eat McDonald's, sometimes I eat steak, right? I mean, but this is definitely not McDonald's. I'm not trying to say that. It's somewhere in between, right? It's like maybe a Chili's or a Bennigan's or whatever you guys got, you know. So anyway, give me a thumbs up for the YouTube thingy, and send this off to forward it to share this with someone who is looking for some good, cheap alternatives to fish food. And like, comment, subscribe, all those things that you do. Really appreciate you guys watching. As always, happy fish keeping. Peace.